Good morning, crew. It's a wonderful Wednesday kind of day, aka Work It Wednesday. So today we have 3 separate blocks. Each block has 4 exercises, and every block is set up the same way. What that means is we're going to do 60 seconds of all 4 exercises, then straight into 30, then straight back up to 60, and one more time down at 30. So each block is going to be a total of 12 minutes. That being said, for today, all you need are some light dumbbells, medium dumbbells, heavy dumbbells. If you don't have a wide range of dumbbells, I would say grab soup cans, grab laundry detergent, maybe play around with some of the things you got at home. So, when we get going, I'm going to walk through some of the exercises real quick. In that first block, we have a squat front raise to calf lateral. Having those lighter weights, you squat down with the front raise, then you come up and do that lateral and calf. Next up, dumbbell shoulder press with rotation. Pivot that back heel, press it up and over, up and over. Now on both these, if we have any shoulder issues, we can just take it to that squat and give me more of a curl for those. And if we can't press up overhead, we're just gonna pivot and work on keeping that core engaged. We got mountain climbers down on the ground, shoulders over wrist, knees to that chest, and then that dumbbell toe reach, where we're just doing that crunch while holding onto that dumbbell. So crew, we know that first block. Let's check it out, get ready. 1 minute of work straight through on all 4 exercises. We start with those lighter weights. We got that squat front raise, calf lateral in 3, 2, 1, let's get moving. So I grab onto my weights, shoulders down back. As I squat, I lift them up, come up to the top, and I do the calf raise all the way up to that side. Keeping that belly button in that spine, shoulders locked down back. This is a great, nice little warm-up to that upper body. Looking good. Now remember, when we squat it down, keep that weight back in those hips, so those knees relatively behind those toes. Whew. Now if that weight's a little too heavy, again, you can always mirror this movement or just giving bicep curls instead. Another option, have a slight bend in the elbow as you go, so keeping those shoulders back. We got 15. Then we're going to switch those exercises. Whew. Okay, crew, let's get it ready. We got that shoulder press with rotation. 1 minute of work in 3, 2, 1. Load those weights. Power and press. Again, rotate through those hips. Sit into it a little bit, keeping that core tight. Then press as you rotate. Just 1 minute here. Whew. Getting those shoulders. Should be waking up pretty quick. Looking solid. 30 down, 30 to go. Keeping it here, crew. We got mountain climbers next. Again, pivot off that back heel. It's going to help with that rotation. Shoulder stays away from that earlobe. 15. Okay, crew, we've got those mountain climbers. 1 minute of work in 3, 2, 1. Mountain climber, shoulder over that wrist, core is tight. Just bring that knee into that belly button. You don't need to go fast here. If you're going fast and you notice that butt's popping, slow it down. Try and keep it in line with those shoulders. Core stays engaged. Looking good, crew. For those last 2 exercises, holding yourself up, those shoulders. They're awake. It's great. Whew. Okay, we got about 30 seconds until that toe reach. Let's hang on to it. Looking good. Last 15. Again, you can play with that speed, try and keep shoulders and hips in alignment. We're going to flip it on over for that toe reach in 3, 2, 1 minute of toe reach. So those legs straight up, knees can be bent. You're driving it up, slow on that way down, working that upper core. Ooh. Switch down, there we go. I'm in view with the camera. It's the hardest part. Looking good. If those shoulders are a little tired, just hold that weight in by that chest. Again, 1 count up, 2 counts down, keeping that drive. You got 30 seconds And then we go back to that first movement where we got everything for 30 that second round. Woo. Looking good, looking good. We got 15. Solid crew. Tell you what, we're gonna go back into that squat front raise, calf lateral in 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and switch up those weights. 30 seconds, all 4 of these exercises. One more time. Whew. Yeah, this is, after last night, it's gonna feel great on my shoulders. We got 15 down, 15 to go. Then we go into that shoulder press. Looking solid, crew. Take it shoulder press with rotation in 3, 2, 1. Let's rotate. Whew. That is spicy. Looking solid, crew. In 15, we're gonna go back into those mountain climbers. Keep it with me. Love it, love it. We got mountain climbers, 30 seconds of work in 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers, 30 seconds. Take that knee in. Options here as well. Put those hands on the chair. We can't go down as low. Looking solid, crew. We got 15 until those toe reaches. And then you're halfway through this block. Crew, we got those toe reaches in 3, 2, 1, and toe reach. Whew. Drive it up, control it down, just 30 seconds. And then we can do the whole thing again on the minute, and then one last round on the 30. 15. Looking good. And crew, let's go ahead, back in those lighter weights. Squat, front raise, lateral, calf raise, in 3, 2, 1 minute of work, right back into it. Whew. Yeah, this feeling spicy and good. Now remember, you want to keep those shoulder blades down and back as we go through this rep, keeping that weight back in your heels as well. We're getting pretty spicy here. Hopefully you guys are warming up as well. 30 seconds. Again, listen to that body. If those shoulders are bugged by any of the movements, you can always rotate those palms out, or give me those bicep curls, or a different arm movement instead. Listen to what your body's telling you. Okay, crew, we got those shoulder press with rotation on the minute in 3, 2, 1. Let's get into it. Looking solid, crew. Keep that core tight. Pivot that back heel. Whew, yeah, that feels good on those shoulders. We're 30 down, 30 go. If that rotation is a little much, just give me that straight press. Again, find that option that works for your body. Looking good. We got 15 seconds. Let's hang into it. Gonna use my hips a little bit for that explosion to get me to that mountain climber on the minute in 3, 2, 1 minute of mountain climber. Shoulder back over those wrists. That core tight. Let's drive it in, crew. Whew. Yeah, that's one spicy meatball. Again, keeping those shoulders, hips in alignment, spine long, driving those knees in. If you need to, because those shoulders hurt, put your arms up on something. That takes some of that weight off. Otherwise, crew, you're looking solid We are 30 seconds down, 30 to go. Keeping it here. Last 15. Keep that drive. We've got to flip it over for that toe reach. 1 minute of work in 3, 2, 1. Let's flip it on over. Give those shoulders kind of a break as we drive it up. Control it down for 1 minute. Again, if that's too much for you, you can bring that weight down towards that chest. Yeah, good news at the end of this, you only have 2 minutes left in this block. That's 30 seconds of everything. $30 to go. Let's hang on to it, crew. Power it up, control it down. $15, hang on to it. Looking good, crew. We're going back into that squat and lateral in 3, 2, 1. Let's take it up. Last 30 seconds here. Sit back in those hips. Drive up on those calves. Whew. I don't know about you guys, but my shoulders definitely having a good day right now. You got 15 till we switch it in that overhead press with rotation. Whew. Let's keep it here. We got that shoulder press with rotation. 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Let's press. And you can use those hips to sit in and explode if you need that extra power. Otherwise, crew, 15 seconds, then mountain climbers. Hang on to it. We got 1 minute left to work, 30 seconds on those mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1, and mountain climber. Let's get right back into it. Keeping that core engaged. Drive that knee up. In 15, we get that toe reach. Let's hang on to it. We got that toe reach. 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and toe reach. Let's hit it, crew. Drive it up. Control it on down. Last 30 seconds of this block, and then we get that break. $15. Hang on to it, crew. We've got just 3, 2, and 1. Take that break. Whew. That was quite exciting on those shoulders. So tell you what, crew, we're gonna shake it out for that minute. Definitely do some external circles or stretch out the shoulder however you feel. So when we get going into round 2, same exact setup. We start with Spider-Man push-ups. So from knees or toes, as you go down that push-up, you're trying to take one leg out and around as best you can. That option again, always a normal push-up. Then we got trans lunges, stepping back at that 45-degree angle, sitting in those hips. Sumo climbers, it's like a mountain climber, except your feet go wide to the outside on each side. And a hip raise, where we lay on our back, lift those hips up, control it on down. Option, you can give me a toe tap, or just keep those knees back. So crew, got about 10 more seconds. This round, we don't actually need any weights. If you want to keep it out and add it to your trans lunge, I won't say no. Let's go ahead, find your spot for your Spider-Man push-ups. We start with 1 minute work in 3, 2, 1. Let's push up. Core is nice and tight. Knee goes out and around as you go down. Again, that option. Stay on your knees, same movement. Or just give me a normal push-up as you need to. You guys are looking good. We're 30 seconds down, 30 to go. Best effort here. Even if that leg doesn't go out that far, still counts, crew. "15 seconds, then we get those trans lunges. Okay, crew, we got trans lunges. 1 minute in 3, 2, 1. Take it back at that angle, drive it on up. Back at that angle, drive it up. Remember, you're going through 45-degree angles, so that back leg should be right behind that front leg. Weights in that back heel. Push your butt back like you're closing that car door. Stretch it front thigh. Woo! There we go. Crew, that goal, you're looking solid. You got 30 seconds to go. Don't mind me. My coffee's just trying to come back. It's not pretty. Whew. Let's keep that dry. We got sumo climbers next for 1 minute. Again, that's going to be where you try and take those feet outside of those hands. Looking good, crew. 10 seconds. We got 1 minute of sumo climbers in 3, 2, 1. Sumo climber, shoulder over the wrist. Take that knee out. Trying to tap that foot best you can. You can make this more of that switch if you're feeling it, or just step it if your deck is slippery and you sliding. Whew. Looking good, crew. We got 30 down, 30 to go. Let's keep it here. Last 15. Then we got those hip raises. Let's keep it here. And we got hip raise in 3, 2, 1, and hip raise. Again, laying on your back, knees can be bent, legs straight. Take it up, control down. If that's too much for you, work on those alternating heel taps. Still working that core as we go. Looking solid, crew. Again, legs straight, knees bent, or that option. We got 30 seconds, and then we take it back into those Spiderman push-ups for just 30. Last 15. Hang on to it, crew. If you have a little bit more control, try and slow it on that way down. But in the meantime, we got Spiderman push-ups, 30 seconds, in 3, 2, 1. Let's get into it. Knee goes out and around. Whew. Things feeling good now. Keeping it here. 15 down. 15 till we get the trans lunge. We got those trans lunges in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Sit back in those hips. Whew. Love it, crew. From here, we're gonna go back to those sumo climbers. About 15. You guys are beasting it out today. Crew, let's get back. Sumo climber, 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Sumo climber. Again, try and take that foot out. Tap it or hop it. Find your variation. Looking good. 15 down, 15 to go. Again, normal mountain climbers work here as well. Crew, we got those hip raises 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and hip raise. 30 seconds, take it up, control it on down. Whew. Love it, crew. So at the end of this, we're halfway through. We're gonna take everything back up to the minute, and then again that final, everything at 30. Right now, let's get ready with those Spider-Man push-ups in 3, 2, 1 minute Spider-Man push-up. Let's go. Whew. Crew, you guys are looking solid again. Take to those knees if and when you need to. Just make sure you're not sitting back in that butt, but keeping those hips down. $30 down, 30 to go. Whew. Love it, crew. Remember, if you're on a slidey deck, take care of yourself. Otherwise, you got 15. Crew, we've got that trans lunge in 3, 2, 1 minute here. Sit back in those hips, going at that angle. Whew. 1 minute. Little crew, catch that breath here. Sit back in those hips. Get that stretch in her thigh. Now I'm excited because I'm hopefully just 2 days away from launching a site where all the workouts that I've been able to record will be on there for you guys. But still a couple days away. Right now, less than 30 until that sumo climber. Whew. Let's keep those hips moving. Don't worry, the site's free. Just like this. I'd rather everyone get exercising than worry about paying people. The last couple of seconds right here. We got those sumo climbers in 3, 2, 1. Sumo climber. Shoulder over that wrist. Let's hop it out. Oh, good. Again, if your foot gets a little weird on you because it's on a slidey deck, just slow it on down. Looking good. 30 down, 30 to go. If you've been stepping instead of hopping, hopefully by now we're finding that we can get a little bit more range of motion, getting that heel up. But tell you what, crew, you got 15. And crew, we're gonna take it into that hip raise in 3, 2, 1 minute of hip raise. So let's get it. Whew. Again, if anything's bugging those hips, you know, always take it to that heel drop. If you're on part of your deck with the board that gave out, scooch over. Whew. Looking good. So in 30, we get into that last round. 30 seconds, all 4 of these exercises. And take that heel drop if you need it. 15. Whew. And crew, let's get ready. We got Spider-Man push-ups, 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Spider-Mans. Whew. Best effort here, crew. $15. Now we're taking you back into those trans lunges. Crew, trans lunge in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds here. Sit in those hips. Whew. Crew, you guys are looking solid. You can just find your range of motion, play with it. 15 to those sumo climbers. Looking good, looking good. And crew, we got sumo climber in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Let's get those feet moving. Whew. Looking good. Already 15 down. 15 to those hip raises. Crew, last 30 seconds. Let's switch it over in 3, 2, 1. Hip raise, 30 seconds. Lift it up, control it on down. Best effort here. 15. Looking good, looking good. Hang on to it. Crew, you've got 3, 2, 1. Take that break. Whew. Got a whole minute to shake it on out. Things are feeling real toasty about now. So when we go back into it for your last round, we've got that deadlift. That might be some heavier weight than you have been using on the deadlift. Again, you should never feel in that low back. Rather, it's hinging back of those hips. Feel butt, back of legs. Punch your shoulder blades together like you're holding that penny as you go down and up. Then we got atomic climbers, mountain climber position. The knees going in underneath of you. Try and touch the opposite elbow. Again, any other climber variation, perfect. Then plank low row with the dumbbells. So you're in that plank position. Lift one weight up at a time, squeezing that upper back. Shoulders stay down back. Then a dumbbell double crunch. We've done these before too. Arms and legs come together, right back out. Crew, again, same setup as before. Everything on the minute, then 30, minute, then 30. We start with those deadlifts. As soon as I clear my lovely little timer, we get going with deadlifts in 3, 2, 1, deadlift. So again, grab one weight in each hand, or one nice big heavy weight, shoulder blades punched, hinging at those hips, feel butt, back of legs, drive it up. If you have that mirror, you're looking for that flat spine, meaning if you feel like you're rounding when you go, nay, nay, that's how you get that low back. We want to avoid it. We want it butt, back of legs. Whew. 30 down, 30 to go. Then we got those atomic climbers. Really should have named today Atomic Wednesday, or Climbing Wednesday, because we have so many different climbers. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, crew, we got 15. Stay here. Again, feel it butt, back of legs, as we go. Crew, we've got just 3, 2, 1, atomic climber. Shoulders over those wrists, core is tight, knee to the opposite elbow, or as close as we can. Again, it doesn't have to be fast. You want to feel that rotation as you go. And again, you can always give me a normal mountain climber or that sumo one that we did if it feels better. Otherwise, we got 30 down, 30 seconds to go. Next up is going to be that plank low row. Looking good, keep it here. Last 15. Crew, we've got that plank low row. Grabbing those dumbbells in 3, 2, 1, plank low row. Gotta scoot down onto the part of the porch that isn't vacant. So plank position, you can be on toes or on knees. You're driving that weight up, nice and slow. Control it on down. You want to feel that core Use that arm to squeeze that upper back as you go. Okay, crew? If you notice your hips are moving a lot, I would say take those feet apart from each other to widen that base support, help you really isolate that core. Looking good. 30 down, 30 to go, and then we've got your double crunch. Yes, crew. Keep it here, 15. Crew, we got that double crunch. 1 minute in 3, 2, 1. Double crunch. Let's knock out that minute. Again, arms and legs extend out. You're gonna bring the arms and legs together by lifting hips and shoulders. Extend it back out and repeat. That is not a comfortable spot. There we go. Again, if you're on a porch, make sure your back can be flat on that ground. Option here, ditch that weight, same movement, or keep those heels on the ground, focusing on that upper crunch. Cool, we got 15, then we go back to deadlifts on the 30. Crew, we got deadlifts, 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and deadlift. Whew. Oh yeah, shoulders were feeling the burn. Now that core is feeling that burn. Ooh, it just passes through that body. Ooh. Again, nay-naying that low back, feel butt, back and legs. Let's keep that drive. Whew. Looking good, looking good. Crew, we got those atomic climbers, 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Atomic climber, taking that knee towards that opposite elbow. Core stays tight. Looking solid. 15 down, 15 to go. We got that plank low row. 30 seconds of work. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch it. Shoulders over wrists. Try and lift up one weight at a time. Knees or toes as needed. And if you're on that porch and you can hear how you put the weights down, try to be gentle. You got just 12 seconds. Crew, we got that double crunch on the 30 in 3, 2, and 1. Double crunch, 30 seconds. Bring it up. Elbows, knees, right back out. Looking good at 15. We're going back to the minute. We go back to that minute deadlifts in 3, 2, and 1. Deadlifts, 1 minute here. Whew. Getting nice and sweaty. Hopefully you guys are too. Again, hinging at those hips. Feel it butt, back of legs. Keep it here. Whew. Crew, you guys are killing it today. To think you only have like 5.5 minutes left and then you're done with your morning. Whew. It's exciting. 30 seconds of that atomic climber. Looking good, crew. Keep it here. 15. Love it, love it. I have a bug on my spot on my nose. It's gross. Okay, crew, we got those atomic climbers in 3, 2, and 1. Atomic climber, elbow and knee trying to meet. Shoulders staying over those wrists. 1 minute of work. You don't need to go fast. Keep that control. These translational movements, so much fun, especially if we don't practice them in our daily. We can really get them with that exercise. Looking good. Less than 30 seconds to go. Keeping that drive, keeping that drive. 15. Crew, we got that plank low row on the minute in 3, 2, and 1. Plank low row, shoulders over wrist, knees or toes. Control that weight on that way down. Just 1 minute of work to go. Crew. Looking good, crew. Again, you go to those knees if you need to, keeping those shoulders over the wrists. You know, as they're sneaking out in front of you, just make sure that you reset. Less than 30. $15. Okay, crew, get ready for that double crunch. 1 minute of work in 3, 2, and 1. Double crunch. Whew. Love it, crew. Where's my weight? There it is. Again, any variation on that double crunch. If you can't get your hips and shoulders up, just give me that crunch. Looking solid. 30 seconds. Well, 35 to go. Whew. Again, you know, just give me a crunch if the legs are too much. Just think 30 of everything, and then you're done. $15. Here we go back to deadlift in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds of those deadlifts. Let's get into it. Whew. The last 2 minutes of work, crew. Give me what you got right here. If you're like me and those shoulders and that core's just feeling good, stay with it. We got 15 seconds. Okay, crew. We got those atomic climbers. 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Atomic climber. Shoulder over that wrist. Keeping that core tight. Whew. Looking good. Again, give me that neutral climber if you need it. Try and keep those shoulders over the wrists. In 10, we switch to that low row. Crew, we got that dumbbell low row in 3, 2, 1. Low row. Let's hit it. Looking good. We got 15. Stay with it. You have less than a minute of work total. We're going to end on that high note. Last 30, double crunch in 3, 2, and 1. Double crunch. Let's get into it. Last 30 seconds. Elbows and knees together. We got 15. Hang on, hang on. Group, we're coming up on the last couple of seconds. Hang with it. In 3, 2, and 1. Take that break. Whew. And guess what, crew? You all just crushed it. So That was about 38 minutes of work with those breaks. Stretch out what you need to, and again, if those wrists are a little